Greetings, traveller from beyond the fog. I am Melina.
It's widely difficult and could be the best video game of the year. Elden Ring is a video game and extremely popular one. The NPD Group, which tracks monthly game sales, issued a report noting that it's the best-selling game of the year so far, selling over 12 million copies in the month it has been available and already in serious contention as one of the best games of the year, if not recent memory. Because Elden Ring is good, like cancel your plans, ignore your trolls, glance up and realize it's 3 in the morning, good, feeling the kind of way you want and visualize practically everyone, which marks it as something of a departure from its immediate predecessors, a mostly solo role-playing game made by the studio From Software, under the direction of author Hidetaka Miyazaki. It's a successor to games like the Dark Souls series, Bloodborne, and Sekiro, all of which are legendary for their difficulty, their precision, and their intricately layered, often hard to parse lore, and they are beloved for good reason. Elden Ring takes the fundamental DNA of those games. Sensitive mechanics, the creepy, compelling aesthetic, and yes, the difficult, and suffuses it throughout a third-person open-world setting. As the main character, an individual known as a challenge, roam an ever-unfolding map to seek out enemies and questlines and eventually, hopefully, become the Elden Road. The world is stunning and bizarre in its vastness, and provides the player with what I consider the game's crucial element. It gives you a seemingly infinite number of places to go and things to do when you don't feel like slamming your head against the wall, confronting a difficult enemy. It's a widely thought I died around 2,000 times in my first hour of the game, and the further couple dozen while attempting to take on a fight that I later learned wasn't even against a major boss, just like some dude. But the game provides you with a heavy sense of exploration and wonder, and a multitude of tools to improve your character, build until you are ready to go back and try again. And when you do and you win, and march the fell omen is a pile of dust at your feet. Still, this game is enormous and complicated. That argue that there is still a significant barrier to entry that shouldn't dissuade you if you are interested in checking it out or just learning more. But it's good to go in armed with some basics if you are new to the franchise. And here are answers to questions you might have, as spoiler free as is possible in a game where basically every new thing you discover could be regarded as a spoiler, but also where there isn't really a traditional story to speak of. How long is it? Really quite long, unless you are a speedrunner who's managed to complete it under 30 minutes. The average playtime on Steam thus far is around 48 hours. So anecdotally, I'd say that the overall game runs longer if you're exploring and poking around. Most people I know who have already rolled credits have put in at least 16 hours, and many folks have reported putting in well over 100. Consider the game came out less than a month ago, that's a lot. Do I need a PS5 in order to play? No. If you have one of the older consoles like PS4 or an Xbox One, it runs there as well as the newer PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. It is not and likely never will be on Nintendo platforms like Switch. It's also on PC, just know that it is a massive game, and as such there have been a variety of bugs reported, particularly among PC users.